Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Spring Valley. Today's session should be pretty exciting because we are very, very close to hitting the first milestone of the Let's Play Little Hamlet. And just to recap from last session, we are building up the residential town area. We've got quite a few homes here. Quite a few families have moved in this small little area. And our electric and water is doing just fine. And our industry is doing well. And we do have need across all areas, so we will be working on that first thing. As soon as we should be hitting that milestone. As soon as we do, we'll put in the new services and go from there. I am going to add a couple more commercial items as well. We do have some demand for that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is put a little road off of this section and add some commercial here. And we need to go back to Marquee here so that we don't get on the main road. And here. We're already starting to build on that, which should help bring that down just a touch. Now I will be adding an entrance. In fact, what I need to try to think about when you're building a commercial area, you do want it to have easy access for the residents so they don't have to go out of their way. You'll get a lot more businesses, will be more successful that way. However, with the commercial, you will get those delivery trucks bringing you daily goods and such. And you don't want them to have to go through the residentials to get there. Now, I was thinking of connecting this particular road here with this one because they're close together. What I don't want to have happen is the trucks come down this main road and end up coming here. So what I'm going to do is instead of connecting that one, we're going to connect this one. It will not make it, more attractive for them to do so, and yet it will bring the residential area over closer to this side of the town. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we've connected that there. And for now, like I say, we're going to leave that unconnected. But that does give the residents another option rather than going all the way out here. And our demand is going down, as you can see here. I don't think there's any other place we can put a building at the moment without building a new road. Yeah. Well, this I suppose is actually could be considered residential. However, it is also, since I've already got this here, I guess it is. So we're going to go ahead and place some more properties here. We're gonna set a couple of these larger ones. And that should pop us over the top as soon as those come in. And I've been thinking about where we're going to put the education. And I think what we're going to do is because the reach is not very big. I would like to put the elementary school around here, but I don't think it's going to fit. So we're going to have to figure something else out. That's okay. We've got our commercial filled out nicely here. There's still a little bit of demand. We're going to put one more lot, I think. Oh, we made it. Little Hamlet. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can do our taxes, garbage, healthcare, and education. So first, we are going to do our taxes, because we can set them. Currently, all of these are set at 9%. We definitely want to move those up to, it's either 11 or 12. We're going to put it at 11 for now, and possibly move it up just a little bit more. There is a high percentage where the residents will start, getting upset. So we don't want that to happen, but we want to make as much money as we can. Now, as far as the trash goes, you don't want to put the trash system close to the residential, because it does have a lot of pollution and seagulls and makes a lot of noise. So we're going to come back over here, and we're actually going to place it in the industrial area. We don't want it to go too close to the freeway. For people coming in, it's an aesthetic thing. You don't want to drive by a lot that's full of trash. So we're actually gonna put a dirt road for that. We're gonna bring that up here. Over this way. And we're gonna place our trash here, as far away from everything as we can. I don't remember if it needs water or electricity. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's fine. But you can see it's already sending out the trucks, and they're going to go around and collect all the garbage from the neighborhoods, from the whole city wide. It will service this whole city wide. We don't have enough to actually set down the recycling center as of yet. I mean, we have enough money, but I want to get a little bit more in our account before we do so. But I am going to be placing that as well. Okay, the next thing we can work on, we do need some health care for our residents. Very important. Oh, somebody doesn't have water. Okay. Nope, he sure doesn't. All right, we are gonna come back here. Come out that way for now. And that should go away shortly. Yep, there we go. Okay, the healthcare facility. If you look at the roads when you're getting ready to place a healthcare or pretty much any service, you look to the roads, and you can also see the buildings, but it shows the area affected. Now, we don't want to put this on the main road again, because it's just not good to keep the traffic low. So we're going to set it right over here. Residents are all quite happy with that. Some of them may upgrade just because of that, which is good. We're going to fill in this one right there. Okay, and then the other item we need to place is our education. Now, I'm not sure what the reach is going to be. Let's take a look and see. Now, we have two different types of elementary schools to choose from. We've got this basic small one, and it has a capacity of 300. And this one here has a capacity also of 300. Now the difference between these, there really is no difference. I personally like this smaller one because it's still such a small town. So we're going to see what the reach is on that. It looks like I need to have a road. Okay, we're going to take our road tool. Now this may remove those two buildings right there. Hopefully not. Nope, didn't. And we are going to place our school. And it looks like it will reach all of our residents. So we're going to set that there. It may need water. Actually, we'll run this a little further down. Okay. Now our funds are getting quite low just from placing those facilities. So we're going to let it work its way up. See if we get any upgrading going on. We have 34 total students in the city eligible to go to elementary, and they're already getting registered. So that's wonderful. The houses should upgrade a bit. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking. Our demand for residential is still way up. So what I'm going to do is put another road here. And then we're going to set down some more residential here. We're making quite a bit of money. We've got 484 each cycle right now, and that's actually going up. So that's awesome. And these guys are already building. And this business is in need of workers. We only have 2 of 6. But when those homes get finished, we should be able to fill that up. Now, a building, either commercial or residential, will have these icons up, you know, when they're short of workers, and they will keep it up for a little while. But if you don't fulfill the needs of the business, it will become abandoned. And when it's abandoned, it does hurt the land value in the area. So what you want to do is bulldoze the abandoned building, and a new business will pop up. But of course, before you do that, before you do a new, business, you want to make sure that you put in a few more residentials nearby so that you're not going to run into the same cycle again. You know, the new business gets built up, and then all of a sudden, no workers. So what I am actually thinking of doing regarding our industrial, you can see there's absolutely no demand for industrial at the moment. And I'm fine with that. The less pollution, the better. When we reach the next milestone, I believe, let's take a look. Let's see. Do we get it? No, unfortunately. Oh, that's that one. Wait. This one. We have to reach 900, and we will be able to put districts in and specialize those districts. We get our services, fire, and then we also can do forestry and agriculture. Now, these are the ones that I'm really interested in because the forestry especially does not produce any pollution. The agriculture may, if you do the animals, I believe, but I'll have to double check that. But I know the forestry does not. So I would like to set up a forestry specialization because there's so many trees, and I think that particular industry would go really well here. And depending on where our resources are located, now is that available to us? yet? No, it's going to be this one right here. As soon as this button becomes available, we'll be able to see on our map where the farmland is, where the best forestry areas are, any ore, and that type of stuff. So that's going to be coming next time. It's not going to be that far away because we are still continually growing, and that's the plan. And that way, these will not continue to grow and become polluted. In fact, we can fill this in with forestry businesses that will help our other industry, whether it be over here. It's not going to matter over here because it's not going to provide any pollution. So we can do that just about anywhere. So that's the plan for that. As the city grows, it'll become less country and more downtownish. We'll see which particular square that we purchase first and then start working on a larger commercial downtown area. But this will most likely always remain a little bit, suburbia type of thing, small country town feel. That's the plan anyway. So we've still got a lot of residential demand. Let's go ahead and make another street down this way. And we're going to go ahead and make a few bigger homes here. We're going to go 3 by 3. Maybe the principal and the school board, some of those people might need to have, and the doctor that works in our medical facility would probably appreciate a larger plot. So we'll see what happens with that. Make sure we have water. Let's see if all the kids are in school. Yep. 60 out of 300, so we have a little bit of room to grow there. Let's check our electric. We're still doing fine. Looks like we're getting a little bit of industrial demand, but we're going to hold off on that. Let's check our commercial. We ended up getting all the workers that we need, so that's good. Now the bigger homes do allow for bigger households. And the more households you have, obviously the more people you have, the more workers you have. Like this one here has only one household. It's got 3 teens and 2 adults. So there's 5 Sims living in that particular home. Now if that upgrades, it's working on getting upgraded. Now this one looks like it upgrade underway. So we'll have to see what that one will allow. So I believe, yeah, that's still a level 1. This is now a level 2 household. We'll get more educated workers when they upgrade as well. I'd like to hold this area for a small park if one will fit. I think that would go really nice there, either there or here. Most likely here. And we shouldn't have a lot of sick citizens because we don't have a lot of pollution and the water's good. But we need to put that facility down because it does help to keep them happy and help to upgrade the businesses and everything else. All those little green arrows going up are upgrading homes. There's another one there. I think we've got some spots here. And I think this one will go as well. Let's see what this one's going to end up being. Oh, we've got a big one upgrading here. And that was just a 2-slot. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Fantastic. Well, let's get one more industrial building for now, because it might be a little while before we get the forestry going. So we've got this road over here, so we're gonna place one over here. We'll put 2. Make sure we gave them, yeah, they should be fine. You can see, just by watching, see how congested even this little side street can get when the trucks come in to pick up and drop off. And this main road here stays relatively traffic free. It will get busy down the road. And this is going to be bringing in more taxes as well. So you want to try and keep building, even if you don't have a lot of space or money. You know, you always want to add to your tax base. It's very important in this game because that's where you get most of your money. Every once in a while, we need to keep checking our trash. Right now, we have 2 garbage trucks out of 15 possible trucks, and it's 3% full. Now, when a landfill site gets full, you can't just delete it. You can build another one. You can have other facilities that perhaps trucks will take trash to for burning, for energy. You can unload a full one to another one, empty one. And once that one is completely empty, you can then delete it. That's the way that has to be handled. Not a quick fix if you're having a tough time with your trash, that's for sure. All right, well, we've got all of our new facilities in. Next milestone, we'll be able to put all our districts in, so that's going to be pretty cool. Let's check our electric. Nope, electric's doing fine. All right, everybody. Well, I think we'll end this session here. Please subscribe and give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.